Good morning, my Patreon friends. Hello, Mark. Hello, Matt. Hello, Tina. Hello, Aaron. I'm here at the cabin. Snowed last night. Oh, beautiful out there around the cabin. Sun's out right now, so... I'm expecting the deer to be moving later on today. Either way, it will be really nice out there. I'm enjoying the heck out of the cabin this week. I've been here, this will be the 5th day now, something like that. I lose track of time. Just came back into the cabin from the tree stand, get warmed up, get a cup of coffee. Figured I'd make a video while I was sitting here, you know. You gotta, you know, when you're hunting and all that, you kind of got to squeeze these in wherever you can. I got a thermometer in my cabin, 60 degrees in here. Things are nice. I got 4 more days of muzzle loading season, so we'll see what happens. I received a comment from a regular viewer on the YouTube channel, and I think I know that I've mentioned this a few times, but he's kind of doing the same thing. He came to Maine and he purchased some property up in Northern Maine, and thinking along the same lines that I am. If you don't protect your own hunting spot, you know, maybe it'll be difficult to hunt in the future. Who knows? So anyways, he purchased a piece of property, and thinking along the same line, build a cabin. I'm gonna have to comment back to him and find out how much land he purchased. You know, when you're up country, you don't need 1,000,000 acres, but it is nice to have a little bit. because the laws are a little simpler when it comes to setting up tree stands and all of that. So I think he's thinking along the same lines, protecting his way of life and protecting his opportunity to be able to hunt. That's what I've done here at Beaver Creek, is purchased enough land that I can spread out along with the timberland that is around me. I will have an opportunity to hunt here for quite some time. So now it's just a matter of figuring it all out and learning how to hunt this ground and seeing what's in the area. I hope you got a cup of coffee. So, 4 more days to muzzleload hunt, and after that, life will go back to normal. That means I can move on with phase 2 of this cabin. Phase 2 is going to be building the pipe staging tree stands. And I have made an executive decision. I am going to have at least 1 tree stand down here that is heatable. So that when I roll out of that nice, cozy sleeping bag in the morning and head myself out to a tree stand at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, I will be able to turn on a buddy heater and warm the place up while I sit there. I'll turn it off when it's time to actually hunt, but there's times during the hunt when it's a slack time. So if you're comfortable, you can stay right there, because you never know what will happen in the course of a day. But I will have a heat source that I can turn on, warm the place up. As well as, like here, I can shut some windows on the south side of the hunt shack, because it's southern exposure. So with a southern exposure and a window, I could get in a whole lot of sunlight that would help warm the place up after, say, 9 o'clock in the morning, when you could still sit right there. And that will make, you know, at my age, I got to start thinking about that stuff, because sitting out in the cold, it's not as much fun as it used to be. But the hunt shack's going to be 5 feet by 8 feet. I picked up a bunch of steel roofing that I can use for siding. And then to knock down the noise on the inside, I'm going to spray it with pickup truck bed liner spray. That should, spray the steel roofing. That should quiet things down quite a bit as far as noise getting out of the hunt shack. And the other thing I'm going to do is put in a piece of carpeting. And the windows will open all the way around the hunt shack, so that I will have a clean shooting out all 4 sides of the hunt shack. I'll have to build them special, but that'll be all right. I think I'm going to build plexiglass windows, probably 2 feet by 4 feet, and install them all the way around the hunt shack, and have them swing in like my camp windows here. Have them swing in and hang from the ceiling. And that way I can have a coffee bench under the window out in front of me. Something to put my thermos of coffee on and just kind of enjoy the day. And I think that'll be a great way to hunt in the future. So we're definitely going to have one of those finished for next year. And then after that, we'll work on, when I build the other one, we'll work on making sure that that one is heatable as well. Because it won't take much to lug up a buddy heater and a tank of propane, and that'll probably last the whole deer season. Because I use about a tank and a half ice fishing. So I think that'll be the way to go. I got 3 game cameras out. They've been out for 2 weeks. So I'm going to pull those cards before I go home. I brought in some more memory cards so I can swap out the cards. I haven't looked at them. They've just been hanging there. It'll be interesting to see what has come through when I was either sleeping or back here at the cabin or not here at all. And I'm going to leave them up through at least through most of the winter. I'll take them down in the summer months because the summer months are no good on the game cameras, at least here or at the other cabin. Whenever you got grass and tree limbs moving around, the thing just sits there and keeps taking pictures. So you end up with thousands of videos of moving grass. Well, I hope you enjoyed the coffee this morning. I just kind of having coffee with you guys while I warm up. So I'll see you next week, and you have a great day.